If you haven't heard about Anchor, it is the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. Lawful Stupid just jumped over. First of all, it's free, and we love that. Secondly, there's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer, wherever you're at, all on the go. Anchor will also distribute your podcast for you. There are a lot of other vendors out there, a lot of platforms that they will make sure your podcast gets to. So it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. And you can make money from your podcast with zero minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast all in one place. So download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Last time on Lawful Stupid. Miss B, you've come into contact with a group of other elves. And they threaten pretty much your entire existence. Your husband, your lovely husband, your kids, your grandkids. I've been sent here to let you know that we'll be occupying this grove, this grotto, this beautiful place that you've grown for us.
How about a no?
You should get out. While I, yes, would want you destroyed, my king won't allow it, but he will give us permission to get rid of you if you're not gone in 6 months' time. Someone who is in sunglasses, a black suit, and tie steps out of seemingly like a tree. I'm from an organization. Lucien Bright is in the city of Taggart.
Mister, it's so terrible. This man say he's going to take orphanage away from us.
You get the kids inside, okay? Excuse me, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, how can I help you?
Is there anything that I can say or do to change your mind?
Exactly 0 things would change my mind. So I'll be on my way. I think maybe you still go into the orphanage. You hear a knock at your door, and in steps, he's wearing a nice suit, black suit, tie, and sunglasses. I come from an organization. William DeHare. You are on an airship. This shaman is across from you because he needs to be with you when you get to Lawful. He looks back to you and says, "So you have a passenger as well. Give me your hands." As you touch hands, you're kind of taken into like this dream state. The wars that you are trying to stop means nothing because of that black light in the distance. And he snaps his fingers, and then you both are back on this airship. I work for an organization. Miss B, Lucien Bright, William DeHare. It is my job and the job of those who work in my field to ensure that things don't harm the things and people that we love. We've seen your skills and your abilities. We think you would be a great candidate to join us, the KNG, in stopping those threats. And he holds up a device and he presses a button and a bright light fills your eyes. As you awaken from what seems like a long dream, you notice that you are in a very comfy room. There's a fire burning in a stone hearth on one side of the room. It's gas fire. And there are several taxidermied heads from large game displayed on the wall. Some are creatures you're familiar with, other monsters you've only heard of in stories. Some you've never seen at all. And as you look around, you see some other people. And you'd appear to be in some sort of meeting room. In front of you on a raised stage, 3 very official individuals can be seen. There are 4 to 5 rows of chairs that are facing this stage. As you look around, there are others doing the same, all in confusion. And about the time you prepare to speak, maybe to the other person beside you or behind you, who are all confused about the circumstances, a human man dressed in army fatigues or military fatigues steps up to the platform and begins to speak. He's a man of average height. His blonde hair is neatly kempt. He has a large, charismatic smile, bright blue eyes. And it appears to be pretty masculine, actually. He steps to the podium and he says, "Welcome, new agents. Welcome to the night of the Night Guard, or as you will come to know it, the KNG. You must have several questions at this point, so hopefully I will be able to answer them for you now. KNG has been around for several hundred years. Our singular goal? To ensure that life as we know it goes on. To do that, KNG simply seeks out the affected items, places, and people, and ensure that those things do not threaten the safety of our living people now. Some affected items do threaten us directly, others indirectly. Your role is now to go on mission, discern those items' abilities, limit or exterminate those items, and return and report to the KNG Headquarters. You are here because you were chosen. Your memories will be muddled for a bit, but be assured that your skills were not unnoticed by our field agents. At some point, you agreed to become one of us. As such, your lives, as you will remember, are no more. You're dead to everyone you've ever known. Your memorials were perhaps beautiful or non-existent, depending on your situation. You're now level 1 agents of KNG, bottom of the totem pole. Your purpose to protect from that which seeks to unwind the fabric of humanity. You will all be given access and rights as a level 5 agent. As your knowledge and experience grows, you'll be given riskier missions, more access. You will see things here that you can't comprehend. We have programs on standby to assist in that process. To my left, and he motions to his left, I want to introduce you to your training officer, Agent Sly. He looks around and kind of takes in everyone's gaze, everyone in the room individually. And then he seems to look just back to the wall again and says, good luck. Agent Sly, who he just motioned to, is sort of a hulkier tiefling female. Her horns curl back like a ram's. She has dark purple skin that is accentuated only by her even darker black hair, but it's pulled back in a tight military bun. She steps to the podium, speaks confidently, stands tall, and again looks you all in the eyes, as if daring you to say something. On her back, you can see a large shield that sticks out from both sides and extends almost down to the floor. And she looks at you all and says, in the first character voice of this campaign, I expect nothing but your best. I do not take lip. I do not accept excuses. As the director said, you are already dead to everyone you know. You have nowhere else to go. Your only option is to succeed. I will see you first thing tomorrow in the training facility. To my right is our leading scientist, Dr. Elias Rain. And with that, Agent Sly steps back. And next to her, as he begins to step forward, is a greasy-haired, long ponytail, glasses, and a white doctor's coat individual, human male. Kind of has these papers in his hands. He's shuffling, and as he attempts to push up his glasses and steps forward, he trips over his own feet, and the papers seem to fall all around him to the ground. Some of the new recruits begin to laugh. I want all of you to roll a perception check for me.
Rolling dice, because it's D&D.
That'll be 18 bouse.
Gotcha.
10 over here.
Okay.
Let me try again. 18 for William. Try that name.
Dwayne notices William does not.
Lucien rolled a 17.
Okay, so Lucien and William will notice that as Dr. Elias Rain drops these papers, just very ever so slightly, Director Housen and Agent Sly roll their eyes.
Director Housen, I assume from context, is the first man who spoke.
Yes. He did not introduce himself because he thought the DM will surely tell me who I am.
Whoa, we must have seen it on paper now. One of these papers.
Mm-hmm.
There's a picture as well.
You also saw.
He's got an ID badge with our high rolls we now read.
He dropped, so what actually happened is Dr. Rain dropped a magazine. It's KNG Monthly, and on the cover every single month is Dr. Housen, and it's just the same pose.
He's the editor-in-chief.
Nice.
It's a very small magazine.
It's like an author sleeve. Nice.
So Dr. Ryan has greasy, long black hair, looks unkempt, like I said, and so he steps up, and you can immediately tell he's not a very confident man. Oh dear, excuse me, I'm Dr. Elias Rain. I will be the leading researcher for any affected items you discover. It is my distinct pleasure to meet all of you. He does like a half bow, almost like he wasn't sure if he was supposed to do that because you're the recruits and he's the leading scientist in this for this organization, and steps back. Director Housen steps back up. Now each of you will be placed as a team with the Rove members that you currently sit with. Our psychologists, with the help of Dr. Ryan, have carefully studied you, your habits, and your skills. You've been placed together based on your compatibility, your strengths, and your weaknesses. There will be no replacements, no swaps or substitutions between your teams. You will now be placed with your designated KNG Orientor to get a feel for the facility and placed in your rooms. Please head to this door, and he motions to a door on his left. There are 2 doors in this room on either side of the stage, but he motions to the wooden door on his left. And once you head to this door, you'll meet your Orientor. We will see you tomorrow for another briefing in the morning. And so with that, you see those 3 leave through a door in the back of the stage, and like some curtains close, so that all you can see now is what's left of the stage is the podium in front of the curtains. And as you look around, what you will notice be to your right is a... Well, Shane, describe yourself.
You see a young human man with a quiff hairstyle, I believe is what it's called. I think at this point you'll note that he's got like peach fuzz coming in, and he's got like dark circles under his eyes, and he looks a little unkempt. He's wearing what you would consider traditional like Catholic priest garb, except instead of a black, it is a kind of dulled red, and where the white would be on the little collar band is kind of a dull golden yellow.
And sitting next to you as you turn your head, Lucien, who I know, you'll see another individual as well, and his name is, and he looks like Dwayne's character.
So William is I would assume a little unkempt as well, since we've just been woken up randomly and potentially kidnapped under our will, obviously. So he like wears a suit that's got like a vest and a coat and, you know, nice pants and shoes, and he's got like these red glasses that he wears. But normally he's got a Caesar haircut that's like styled. I imagine it's like messy from whatever, and his like suit's a little wrinkled and stuff like that. But he is also a Kalishtar, I believe is the racist. Shane, correct me.
That sounds Kalishtar. Sounds like the way to say it.
Sounds real right to me.
Sounds hot.
I like it.
Okay, so it's Kalishtar. So he's kind of human. I mean, he looks like a human from a physical aspect. He just has white hair.
And then as William leans forward to look down the row because he's on the end, he will see Miss B sitting there. He doesn't know her name yet. But B, tell us about yourself. What do you look like? What you got going on?
She's got a lot of things going on. She's an elf with like light purple skin with you can tell on her cheeks there's white freckles. Her hair is long and white and probably a bit messy because it is long and not tied up at all. She's got a couple horns coming from her head and long ears as well. And I believe she is called a Twilight Elf. She's wearing browns and yellows, kind of like Victorian kind of style dress. And she's kind of sitting there tucking her outfit to make sure it's all smoothed down because it's all wrinkled.
Okay. And as you guys look around, a few other characters that you might see in the audience, there's a gnome who seems to have mechanical arms and legs that they're like stretching, and they kind of grow and come back a little bit. And so like giving them height and taking height back down. You see another human man. He almost seems to have like no clothes on. He's just like bare chested, but he's like ripped to the gills.
Excuse me, Dan.
Yes.
When you say he appears to have no clothes on,
he's scantily clad. Like he's got. It was like the after Hulk syndrome.
Okay. That's
So-
what
so
I
ripped
didn't know. I
shorts.
didn't know if he was quote unquote hanging brain.
That's improper, sir.
No, he's not dead. He's not dead, bro. He's not dying. What do you mean? What do you mean hanging brain? Yeah, let's post Hulk. You also see an elf drow. She's wearing some dark sunglasses. It's a very fancy get up, very fancy dress. You also see a warforged with some like very archaic looking scripting or paintings on his armor, but he's just sitting there taking everything in, kind of just glancing left and right mechanically from time to time. And now I will let you role play.
I think Lucien is like patting down his clothes, produces a soft pack of cigarettes, pulls one out, puts it in his mouth, offers to his two companions on his left and right.
No, thank you.
No, that's not my thing at all.
Tucks him back. Kind of is nodding off.
How did we get here? Does anyone remember? My head is swimming.
I'm glad it's not just me.
No, I don't really remember.
That's not a great start. Personally.
Well, any story that begins with a funeral typically won't be super happy.
As you say that door on the right opens, and this large orc man says, "Front row, let's go." And so you see, like, almost scaredly, the front row gets up and walks toward that door.
Oh.
Huh.
And then closes behind them.
Dodged a bullet.
I'm pretty sure he's here for everyone. He just said orienteur, not necessarily all of us get a different one.
Oh, I guess I kind of assumed.
Well, yeah.
I'd rather be ready and standing than still here. So she'll stand up.
What row are we in?
Your third row back.
I'll wait for
time.
the second row to go.
Yeah, 100% not standing up.
No, she'll stand up. She's got a dress to fix. It's long.
Fair.
Do I still have like all my like my pen and stuff like that?
Yeah, so kind of whatever you from your character episodes would have thought you would take. You have those things, so maybe you are just kind of lack for sleep and your memory is muddled, but otherwise you have everything you had on you.
Cool. Good now. All right. I assume you all joined this willingly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
She'll put her hand out. Miss B.
William, it's a pleasure. I shake her hand.
I put my hand on top of theirs awkwardly.
Teamwork on three. Teamwork
hand.
on three.
This is excellent. This is a new custom for me.
I'm Lucien.
Nice to meet you, Lucien.
A pleasure.
Miss B, is B your last name, or is B short for something?
It's short for Beatrice.
Okay. Okay.
I can't decide which one I like more.
I've always been more fond of B. So I'd rather that. Thank you.
No, but
It's fair.
names have power, I'm told.
At that time, the door opens again. This time, it's a human man
Even
with like a
scarier,
long
bigger orc.
handlebar mustache. He's got the first one on a leash.
Just ascendingly scary orc. The
You can tell he has
last
to
row
bend over.
sweats profusely.
Tiny gnome comes in for us.
Mustachioed man says, "Row 2, come with me." And row 2 is extremely happy to get up and go, not with the orc character. And so they get up and go with this man.
Really like that guy.
You know, Lucien, perhaps you're right. We have different orienters for each row.
Nah, they take every other one.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
I don't know enough about orcs. I suppose learning is a good thing.
Yeah. They're good folks.
I don't see why they wouldn't be.
I mean, shouldn't they be like anybody else?
No. They're hungrier.
I'm awfully hungry right now, so I'm not sure that can be attested to.
Pats himself down again.
All of you roll a perception check for me, please.
Can I just real quick, DM?
Yeah, go ahead.
Please,
Pat
I was
himself,
doing a thing.
pats himself down real quick. Molasses candy?
No, that's all right. Not one for sweets all that much.
Oh, okay.
Should,
Miss B?
no, thanks. But she'll check her own pockets, see if she has any.
Okay. What do you want me to roll again?
Perception.
Natural 20 plus 3, so that's 23.
Natural 3 plus 5, so 8.
That's a 16 for Miss B.
Miss B and William. William, you just said that you don't care much for sweets, but you smell, and also the fact that you mentioned you're hungry, the most delicious smell of baked cookies that you possibly have ever smelled.
Grandma? Sorry, I didn't smell it.
No, there's some delicious baked goods, though. Not truly my bag, but all the same, it smells wonderful.
And as you say that, the door opens once again.
I don't smell anything. Do I have COVID?
And
Yes.
I still don't have my smell. Actually, my son farted today, and it was the worst, the first thing I've smelled, and it's the worst experience one can have when you regain your smell.
Back.
Back to the episode. Through this door walks a much shorter than normal elderly elf woman. She seems to be like in a red like kimono with like two black things pulled back. She's probably 4 feet tall. Elf lady. Yes, Chainsaw.
I've been raising my hand patiently. When you say she's an older than normal elf woman, is she an elf woman that looks old?
Looks old.
Jesus.
She's real. Yeah, so she's been around for a couple of years. And she says, Group 3, come with me, please. And that's you.
Oh.
Yeah, I get
stand
up.
and straighten my
Yeah.
seat.
I'll lead the charge
And
because she
I-
was already standing.
Yeah,
Accurate.
yeah, sure. Motions for the lady to go first.
You walk through the door. You walk into this room. It's about a 40 by 40. When I got to this part, I was like, I hate doing room sizes. It's a pretty large room, probably about the same size as the one you were in, maybe a little smaller. 40 by 40 or square room. As you walk in, you will observe on the far wall, there is directly in front. If you were to keep walking straight through the door you're in, there's another door. On that same wall, the length of the room, there is a mirror that is floor to ceiling. 20 feet tall on that far wall. Next to that, on that same wall, are 3 levers. If you were to pull the levers, they would pull up and down. You can tell that. And then there seems to be like the wall or the ceiling. If you were to look down the wall as you walk in, on that same wall you're closest to, like some rubble has fallen into the ground. What's your marching order?
Last.
Miss B, Lucien, William.
Okay. So William, as you come in, do you shut the door?
I do.
Excellent. And so in front of you is this little old elf lady. And she says, "Oh, welcome, Team 3. We are going to be the best. I just feel it in my old bones." And she chuckles to herself. And you realize the two of you smelled something so grand. In her hand is this like plate of like cookies that still have like steam coming off of them. They're like, I don't know what you prefer, but to me, the best type of cookie is the kind that's still a little bit doughy inside. Maybe a little crisp on the outside, but definitely doughy on the inside. And she says, "But first, I have to see how you work as a team." And so she says, "I'll be back in just a moment." And she turns, she goes to that door that was across from her. That's one she obviously had come in to get you, the second door, and it shuts. Are you someone who likes coffee, candles, dice, and dice-adjacent goods? Oh yeah? Well, we've got something for you. We have some great sponsors that want to make sure you are never in short supply. We Lawful Stupid want to help cut you a deal to get those goods and support some local business. Check out lawfulstupid.org/affiliations to see everyone pumping out great products and how to get great deals and discounts on those items. Just to name a few we work with: Cantrip Candles, Fountains of Familiar Coffee, and Critical Dice, among others. Head on over to lawfulstupid.org/affiliations or click the link in the description to get more info. And the lights go off. For anyone who has dark vision, who's that? Do I have? Okay, I got
That's
one dark
me.
vision. Human and human.
Nope.
No,
Kalistrar.
Kalistrar.
Still don't have dark vision.
You're basically human. Do you have dark? Does Kalistrar have dark vision?
They do not.
Okay. So, B, what you'll notice is, all of you will feel the room sort of begins to shake a little bit. And B, roll a perception check for me, please.
Well, let's hope that goes well. 23?
Oh, you're doing real good. So you'll notice, you've been standing in the same spot, but you notice in the reflection of the mirror, that pile of rubble, that was a pile of rubble, has begun to form up itself into, like, a miniature version of a stone golem. And then all of you hear the roar of, like, this beast, and the lights come on. And we're going to roll for initiative.
Okay.
DM, are you going to do what Shane did, or do you
Yes,
just want us
I will
to
do that.
shout our? Okay.
Higher than 20. 20 or plus. 20 to 15.
William for 18.
15 to 10.
Miss B for 10.
And I guess that puts our dearest boy.
Roll a 3.
It's all right, man. You'll get there.
I rolled a 1,
Oh,
but I have
Sorry,
plus
bud.
2.
you'll get there. Okay, cool. So what's
Being a
gonna happen?
DM has sapped my powers.
Yeah.
You used all of your will, and
my
that
time to
last campaign.
shine.
Man, I'm just rolling so good this campaign. These PCs suck. They die all the time. Okay, so Will, you, when the lights come on, you're suddenly ready for action. You're ready to kick in the battle, and you see this golem has formed up. It is faced your general direction. And again, you have this mirror across the way. You have the 3 levers in the room, and the door seems to have disappeared since the lights have come back on. Both doors, actually. Your turn.
So how far is this golem away from me?
He's going to be 35 feet from you. From this, like if you were in a square, we would play that game. He'd be 35
Okay,
feet.
so he's
from you.
35 feet straight. And then where are these levers?
They are 40 feet across the room, or 35 at this point where you've come in.
behind the golem?
No. So directly in front of you, if you walked in the door, and then the golem's to your right, 40 feet.
To the golem's to my right.
Yes,
The
40
levers are
feet.
40 feet across
Yes.
from me.
Yep.
Okay, Big Daddy. Well, that's not great. I don't like any of these things. Oh. Okay, so here's what I'll do. I'm gonna run 30 feet forward towards these levers. Because I assume I have to run. But so I'll run 30 feet, and then I'll stop, turn, and to my right towards this golem. 30 feet away from me, I will cast Minor Illusion,
Okay.
and I'm going to build in front of me a human. No, not a human, an orc. Oh, no, I take
Orc
this
man.
back. I just saw this human that's in Hulk shorts. I summon an image of him in front of the golem. This big, bulky...
I want you to know that the character that you're summoning, it was a playtest character for Adam DeWeese. So this is his character that we're pulling into this. He'll be happy to know.
Yeah, so I summon him. And so he's going to stand in front of the golem. And that... and then I'm going to use my call and response and say, which lever should I pull? Oh, that was the wrong voice. Which lever should I pull?
I didn't hear a difference. Zing!
Fuck you.
No, I'm just fucking with you.
What a joke. No, that's it. You don't get to tell him a lever now. You were just being a jerk. You lose it.
The middle.
Okay. So Will, if you're done,
Yep, that's it. That's my turn.
can I call you Will, or do you want me to call you William? What do you prefer?
William is preferred. I
What
mean,
do
you
your
can call me Will.
What do your
but-
friends call you?
William.
Billy.
I'll call you William.
Bill.
Willie, slick Willie. Will. Okay, so it's the golem's turn. The golem. Anyone who's looking at him, whether it be the mirror or directly at him, will notice that he roars out again and then seems to disappear, turns invisible. You feel some steps being taken, and then nothing happens, and it's B's turn.
Don't like that.
So
I
all of
wasn't
you roll a perception check for me.
I rolled a 2.
18.
It's 7.
That's an 8.
William with 18 then.
Shane saw it's because we're both playing.
Okay. So William, what you'll
Right.
notice that the other two will not is that
Mhm.
you, because you were facing the thing, see it like disappear, and you begin to look around, and as you look, you just happen to catch the picture of this thing in the mirror, and you can see now that it has walked over and standing in front of B and Lucien about 10 feet away. And it is B's turn.
Got it?
Cool. Well, because I don't know where it went.
You do not.
Do I have my ball bearings? Because that's in my equipment list.
if you
but-
had them before, you did. You had them.
Cool. I'm going to toss those onto the ground in front of us because I have no idea where it is. And I'd rather not have that as a problem.
It's like 1,000, right? How many is it?
1,000? Yep. Bag of 1,000.
You want all of them to go?
Yep. All of them are going. It's a big, scary thing.
All right, take away
Nobody's safe.
1,000 ball bearings from your inventory. I'm just kidding. Okay, so you do that. That's your action. Do you want to do bonusy things, or is that a bonus action? That's an action. Yeah.
My
Session
only
1,
bonus
already
action
starting.
is...
Can't wait.
Yeah.
Let's have a 30-minute discussion because I don't know for sure. But we'll just.
I do know for sure it is an action.
Yes, I did good.
The thief rogue subclass can use item as a bonus action specifically as part of their cunning action feature.
And that's why I love you.
I don't have that yet. So, yeah, the only bonus action I got is 2 weapon fighting, and that's it. I don't think I can attack anything from here. I will get my daggers out from my boots. That's it.
Okay. And so then we'll go to Lucien.
Lucien is going to bring his hands up clasped in prayer, and he's going to say a soft prayer. Lady of Light, please grant us a spark of your light to let us do your will and to banish the darkness. And as he says that, he's going to cast Bless on all 3 of us.
And for me and the fans, what does Bless do for us?
Bless up to 3 creatures of choice within range. Whenever a target makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to the attack roll or saving throw.
Very cool. Okay, is that end your turn, Lucien?
Yeah.
Back to Will.
Mm-hmm. So it's my turn now. And I will say, with my free action, the golem's right in front of you. About 10 feet.
Yep.
And then I'm going to look at these. I'm going to walk over to the levers. And I'm going to look at the ceiling. You said I saw rubble. Where did I see? The rubble turned into the golem, yeah?
Yes, correct.
Okay. If I look up at the ceiling, do I see anything interesting?
No, nothing of note.
Just plainly? Okay. But I have these 3 levers. Do they have individual markings on them in any way, shape, or form?
No, they all look the same. Exactly
Okay.
the same.
And William thinks to himself, well, lady suggested middle and pulls. Wait, are they down? Are they already down or are they up? It's important that I
They're
know
up.
this.
They're all up. Yes.
Okay. I pull the middle one down.
And it stays down. Nothing seems to happen.
Oh. Well. Okay.
And then your
am I-
character, the spare character you have, does he get a turn app right after you? Is that how that one works? The one you created?
No,
Oh,
it's
is it
just an
minor
illusion.
illusion?
It
This
doesn't.
is
It
minor
Oh,
can't.
minor illusion. My bad. I was
No.
thinking it was a summon. Okay, minor illusion. Gotcha.
Yeah. So I guess that's my action to pull down the middle lever.
Okay. Yeah, nothing seems to happen. And is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, I don't think I have anything else.
Action.
Yeah,
So the golem will. So roll a perception check. Well, you don't need to roll. So you two roll a perception check for me again. Now that you kind of know. Let's see if you take a look in the mirror.
There we go. 24.
Okay.
16.
Okay. So I think when Will calls over to you guys, when you look to him, you see this hulking figure in the mirror, 10 feet in front of you, just like he said. And you're well aware of where he's at now.
Okay.
And so he is going to attempt to walk through these ball bearings. Is there a specific save on that, or am I just doing it something I set to see if he trips on these things?
It's a Dex 10.
Okay.
It's a DC 10 Dex save.
Okay, so he takes a step forward and slips on these things and just falls to his butt. And he's still gonna, he's not able to get to you because of his attack. So he slips on his butt, and that's gonna end his turn right then. B, it is your turn.
Well, I'm going to go around the ball bearings.
Yes.
I don't want to jump them. And I'm just going to see what happens when I try to take it with a dagger, I guess. 2 times.
Okay.
Don't forget to add a D4 to them attack rolls. 'Cause
Oh,
you are
yeah.
blessed.
All right. 10, 13. That's a 19 and a 22.
Yeah, both hit for sure. So yeah, roll me some damage up.
Okay. I'm going to do pre-rolling is what I've learned right now. I was like, I forgot. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 damage.
Okay, wonderful. So this thing, it almost seems like you don't do any damage, but you know that but this thing cries out that it has affected it in some way, and some pieces chip off right where you've managed to chip at this thing, and its legs or arms, wherever you got it. Okay, excellent. Anything else for your turn?
Nope.
Lucien.
Lucian's just gonna skedaddle on over to where the levers and William are, also being mindful to avoid the ball bearings.
Okay.
And then once I get over there, gonna go ahead and offer another silent, another quiet. I sound like I say words. Another quiet prayer. Lady of Light, strike down this foe with your light. And it's going to just be Sacred Flame.
Oh, nice. Okay, Sacred Flame.
So that's a Dex save.
Oh, he fails.
Okay. Big 8 damage!
Dang.
Next die!
The flame's almost like the Sacred Flame seems to like almost attach itself in a way. I know it's not quite like fire, right? It's like more of a light move, right?
It's radiant damage.
Radiant damage.
It's like a,
and
it's
so
like a
he
holy
like
flame, a golden
like tries to
flame.
push it, like when the sun gets in your eyes, he almost tries like it's like pushing it away frantically. All right, and if that's your turn,
It is.
back to Will.
All right. So I want to look in that mirror.
Okay,
Can I see myself from there? From this angle?
you cannot. You just see this frantically moving about smaller stone golem
John,
sitting
Can
down.
can I see the levers from where I am in the mirror?
Yes.
From where I am.
No, you cannot.
do I understand proportionally from where the mirror is to where the levers is to where I can see the levers in the mirror?
If you moved 10 feet, I would say you could probably get your head close enough to see them.
Well, so I'll move 15 feet. And hold on. Is that direction towards the golem or away from?
Well, you're so far across the room, you would still be probably 25 feet, 35 feet away from it.
Okay, so I want to move 15 feet and look in the mirror at the levers. What do they look like?
They look the same.
Motherfucker. All right.
They look reversed.
Well, I just didn't know. We can see the golem in the mirror,
No,
so I
that's
thought.
how mirrors work.
What? Oh, yeah, no, I get you. I was just thinking
It's just the bit.
that we might see something
smart.
extra.
It's the bit, you had to be there.
So, and then, all right, 15 feet between us. I'm going to say from Eshy's hand to mine, and then fire off a Eldritch Blast.
Find your own bit.
Fuck you. I will steal all bits. 23.
Yes.
All bits. 2023.
Yep. That's my job. And I roll 3 force damage.
Ooh, okay. Okay. It kind of glances over in your direction after it takes that hit in the arm. Shane.
DM, sir. Sir,
Yes.
DM.
Go, Shane. Yes, sir. You're up.
Question for you. When William left his lever, is it staying in the downwards position?
Let me check. Hold on. The judges say yes. It stays in the downward position.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. William, if that is all,
That'll do it.
the golem will use its movement. It just wants to stand up. And so he stands just right up in the place he's at and lets out a roar. And he's actually, so that what uses half its movement. So it's going to take 10 more feet backwards away from the ball barracks.
Because I stabbed him, do I get opportunity attack?
You do.
Sweet.
Make sure you add a D4 to that.
That's a 20 not natural.
Yeah, it definitely is. Yeah.
I get that a lot.
7 damage.
Holy crap. So as he tries to, he turns his back to you and you, like carve your name or like B loves.
A-B.
Miss B heart with around it.
Yeah.
And he yells out, Ginge, can you put a yell noise in there, please? I don't have to, you get it.
It's fun if you do the noise and Ginge puts a better one on top of it.
And so he moves back the 10 feet away from you.
Hard to top.
And is that all for you, B?
Well, that was opportunity attack.
that
I
was
get
the
to attack
golem.
it
Yeah,
now.
no, if you get, if there's, okay. B is now your regular turn.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna go and double dagger the guy again. And I pre-rolled this time. So that's a 20 and a 25, both not natural.
Yes, both hit.
14 damage.
Jeez Louise. You
got
see lots of little rubble pieces beginning to fall off of this creature at a rapid pace. One thing we love at Lawful Stupid, among the other things we love at Lawful Stupid, is spreading the word about your business. Or maybe you want to tell your sweet, sweet grandma that you love her for the world to hear. We want to give you that chance. If you're a business and want to get your services on the air, or just want to tell a loved one a personal message, head on over to lawfulstupid.org/message in a bottle. There you can take around 250 words to say what you want. Business ads are $20, personal ads are $10. Tell the world what you have to hear with Lawful Stupid's Message in a Bottle.
Cool.
Okay, Lucien, your turn.
Sorry, I'm rules lawyering Avon.
What did I do?
Did you add your ability modifier to the damage of your second attack?
Yes. Do I need to take it off? Because then
I
that
believe
turns.
so.
Yeah, I think that's true.
Unless you have the feet.
Yeah, I think you have to have the. It's either the 2 weapon fighting Style.
Yeah, you have to have the style or a feat
Okay.
to do it.
So take off 5, it goes back down to 20. I still hit it.
No. He means ability modifier for damage, not the
For
attack.
damage.
Oh, damage? Okay. Then that will take off 3, and we're back to 4.
Okay, so 11. Because you told me 14 before, right? So 11
Yes.
total. Gotcha. Okay, same thing. Same result for the way he looks. And Lucien.
I confirmed with the rolls that my feeling was correct. I'm going to pull the right lever.
Great. I love this. Okay. I need all of you to roll dex save for me.
Saving throw. Yep. Fucking mine.
Fun.
Damn. I'm not great at those.
The rolls are back. 17.
Good. Okay.
William rolls a 12.
Gotcha.
That's a 9.
Okay. So William and B, as you pull this lever, the floor you're on begins to rotate so that the floor is now the one that had the mirror and the levers on it. The entire room rotates. Let me roll for the golem. So you're all going to rotate. You're going to take 3 damage. As you rotate and fall, you are able to definitely, Lucien, you're kind of already close to the wall anyways, and just kind of loop over. Yes, what's your question?
My question is, and this may not affect the result, you said that I pulled the right lever, but I pulled the right lever?
You son of... You die, actually. Your character
No, fuck!
goes through the mirror into the mirror plane.
Into the mirror zone.
But the good thing is you get to just stare at yourself for eternity because it's just reflections of you there.
Oh, the thing is, though, that Lucien is in vain.
Oh, no. So it's literally misery. Okay.
Yeah.
This is going to be a good
So I
campaign.
took 3 rotation damage. Got it.
It's just 6th edition, baby.
3 centrifugal damage.
So what's also going to happen is the golem, based on its location, because it twisted so quickly, shatters the mirror.
You get whiplash damage.
That's the same as force, right? And
Centrifugal force.
centrifugal force damage. It's a new type of damage. Everybody's doing it.
6th edition, baby.
So you pull that lever, you're okay to go, and I mean that's your action. Do you have anything else you want to do?
No.
Okay, we are back up to William.
Okay, how far is the golem from me? Since he just shattered the mirror.
You're kind of going to be in the same spots you were. So he is 30 feet to your right and 25 feet behind you.
Sure. I'm we're gonna do something stupid. Welcome to D&D, boys. So I'm gonna walk 20 feet up to the golem, and I'm gonna use Mind Link Response on it.
Tell me about this.
So this gives me the ability to speak telepathically to a creature using my action. So I can speak to it with it for 1 hour, as long as I'm within 10 feet of it.
Does it have to know a language?
It doesn't say that. It says you can give it this ability to one creature at a time. Giving it to a creature takes it away from another creature who has it. It never specifies that they must know a language.
So I'm going to give it, because aren't there some that say it must know a language? Like there are some spells that say it must.
There are things that say like you
speak with
have
animal
to
or whatever.
know language, or at least one language, or it needs to have an int modifier 4 or whatever that is.
Okay, well this is
Or
vague, and this is my edition. So let's play this out.
6th edition, baby. So I link up with this thing and say, we're not here to hurt you. You just scared us. How can we help?
I must fight you to keep job and feed family.
Oh,
Pebble babies need help.
My pebbles at home.
You tiny. Okay. Oh, that makes sense. But if you were to give us a way around turning you to rubble again, could you?
You are supposed to beat me, but you have to beat me fair and square. Bruh.
Are you saying that because the room's square?
No, just you must beat me.
Okay. All right, cool. And then with my free action, as long as the DM will say allow it.
You know he will.
All right, cool. 6th edition, baby. I just talked to the golem. We have to kill it. And then I'm going to use my
I didn't say kill. I said beat.
No. Only we can
Hey,
call
he doesn't.
Oh,
Yeah, he doesn't get
sorry,
that.
guys.
That's what I said.
I'm sorry. I'm
Mentally.
just, first
And
time
they
to
can't
you.
hear you, right? They can't hear you.
Yeah,
it's,
sure.
it's just me and him. Me and the golem. Oh, real quick, golem, before I run away.
Yes.
What's your name?
Rocky.
Okay, see you later, Rocky. And I run 10 feet away.
Rocky Balboa.
Balbo.
Okay, I'm writing. I'm making notes.
You know how we talked about the NPC that everyone loves?
It's Rocky
It's Rocky
Balboa.
It's
Balboa.
Rocky Balboulder and his Pebble children.
What are his children's names?
I
Pebbles,
walked away.
Peebles, Pebbles,
Peebles,
Plebes.
Pebbles.
Plebes, they is
Yeah,
the least favorite
I
child.
hate plebes.
And weirdly, the last one is Scott Shane. I don't know. It's weird.
He's adopted.
I didn't say I had a MacBook Earth. So.
Yeah, there you go. That's my turn.
All right, so the golem stands up and will move toward William, and he will attempt
Night.
to just attack with swinging fist.
It takes one.
Night.
Actually, it's a 15.
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
Okay. No, he rolled ones. He take 1 damage.
Okay. I don't know. That's better.
Under this day
It's all
in history.
bad. It's all bad
Yep.
from here.
Hey, Devin, since I'm rule striking everybody, that golem's got a strength score, right?
He does, but he's a miniature golem.
You don't add his his modifier to his
All
damage.
right, Dwayne, you're dead. He did 40 damage. You're dead.
Oh, good.
No, that's what we really want to hear. Yep. So, well, that's it. That's the 1 damage you take. And it is B's turn.
Okay, cool. Because one of my buddies right next to him, I get sneak attack now.
That's true. I'm an imposing figure in my suit.
So that's a 20 and 24 to hit.
Boom, boom. Double tap. Yep.
Let me roll that sneak attack. Oh, it's great. It's going to be 7 damage in total.
Okay. More pieces fall off, and
Well, one.
William, you hear a voice say,
It's almost time.
I'm coming home, little baby.
Send me to my children.
A rolling stone gathers no moss.
and it B, is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right, Lucien, you're up.
You're a proud and noble creature. I shall give you an honorable death. Sacred flame. Dex save, please.
16.
That's successful. Never mind. Past turn.
Forget I said anything. Will, it's your turn.
Can I talk to him using my call and response now, or do I need to use an action to talk
No, I'd
to
say
him?
call and response.
I can
is
hold
cool.
that for
This
an
is
hour.
fun. Yeah, let's
Okay.
do that.
Okay. Rocky, it's important that you know that I don't want to kill you.
Pull the first lever, then the third lever.
Noted. Can't you say anything though?
You can use your action. To say
Yeah, can
something.
I use my action to talk? I
Sure.
don't need to do anything useful. I want to say to Lucien with my action, oh no. I'm gonna
No, that's
trust
it.
Rocky.
You said, oh no, and now
Well,
it's.
Lucien,
You lied to me.
Lucien, pull the first lever and then the third lever in succession.
Okay.
Assuming left to right is first to third.
I assumed.
Okay.
Good luck.
I love you, Dad.
I
All right, and Will, is that your turn?
I don't. Yeah, I'm not walking away from this guy. Not giving him a free hit.
Okay, and so the golem will move. He's here. He's going to move like toward the center of the room, coming back toward the corner, like where he started out. So he's like right dead in the center of the room, on top of like this still crushed mirror.
Is he? I would like to use my reaction to attack him if he leaves my threatened range.
Sure.
Sweet.
Abon's like, same.
Yeah.
All right. I do not hit.
Okay.
Did you add a D4?
I do not. Melee is not my thing, but I can't use spells, so.
26, not natural.
Yep.
4 damage.
Just crumbling so bad. Just almost looks like a totally different, like after high school, lost a lot of weight, and he's just looking real stacked. He just lost so many rocks at this point. All right.
He looks great. He looks
I don't know another. Right.
He looks like Brock Lesnar. He looks like Brock Lesnar.
Don't I get a normal turn?
Because you have so many daggum attacks of opportunity. B, it's your turn.
Yes.
Kill.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna follow him, just kind of like give William a look, like, why isn't anyone hitting anything besides me?
I threw fire.
The lady's doing a lot. First hit is 11 with the modifiers.
No, it's not hit.
That's what I thought.
Did you add a D4 to that?
I did.
Oh, dang.
It wasn't a nat 1, it was a 2. Then 24 to hit.
Yes. So you
damage.
tell me how you what does this kill look like?
She's just kind of like fed up with the other two not having done much. It was just throwing magic. She's like, I got daggers, and I'm actually up front on this thing. She just kind of, I guess, ends up backstabbing it with the first miss, so like, crap, and then the second one just right in a center hole spot.
Okay, so this thing has already talked to Willem. You know that it's got to be beat. This is obviously a trial. But you're so mad at the boys. They haven't done a thing yet in your mind. And so you lash out, stab, miss, and that one makes you mad, and so you swipe with the second. And with that one, the golem bursts into a bunch of small pebbles, tiny rocks, some larger size rocks.
Those kids!
He became his children, and he's defeated.
I'm so focused on my task, I still pull the first and third lever.
And I'm going to let you. So as you do that, first you pull the lever, and so now the floor that was the floor before, that is now the right wall. In the center, dead center of that floor, a golem-sized hole opens in the floor. But then you rapidly pulled the third. And so all those pebbles that shattered in that position, as the room tilts back over, everyone roll the dex save for me.
Die by dex save.
15.
William 7.
And B?
12? Because I get to add bless, right?
Oh, you do get to add a D4 to all your second threats.
Oh, stand by. I might get 11. It's not going to be enough.
19. Hooray for me.
12.
12 last time. That was bad.
If you failed, you take 2 damage.
I failed.
But all of those pebbles fall directly as they tilt so fast, they tilt right back into the hole. And that's where we'll end this episode.
No, so we put them away.
We cleaned them up.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for
Send
listening to
them
the
home.
first episode. I hope that if it wasn't good, it was at least funny. And that's where we're going to go from there. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and roll into our outro. And I'll go ahead and start with, we love it so much, Roll for Humanity. Chainsaw, take us away.
Yeah, Roll for Humanity. It's going to Child's Play Charity. Child's Play Charity, we love them so much. Kids in the hospital, especially in COVID times, very sad. However, little bit less sad if you got the new Halo.
Yes. Send them a new Xbox. Send them the new PlayStation.
Yeah, like I could even get my hands on one. Rip.
Rude.
Hey, I love the kids, but if I was able to purchase a PS5, if I could purchase 2 PS5s,
Yes,
I'd give one to the
Mhm.
kids. But if I could only purchase one, I'd give it to.
I feel you. It's okay.
Mhm.
Give them Cyberpunk 2077. It's appropriate for all ages. It's not.
What did you roll?
I just literally bought it for my 5-year-old because you said that. Now what? Now what do I do?
You refer back to the explicit tag, but even though you feel bad about it, you feel real good because we rolled $13.
$13
So
added to
you're-
the spreadsheet.
So you're like mad at me. You're like, dang it! There's literally genitals in the character creation. They're literally there. I'm serious.
I think
There's a glitch.
There's a
Well,
glitch too, where sometimes
depends on
your
who you are.
wing hangs out. But then you're like, oh no, it's cool because he rolled $30 to jump the switch in him. So
The hook. Got him. Now you have to let us.
well, while your child is asking you, Daddy, are you sure that's the small size? Because there is a customizable toggle for ding dong size.
No.
Yeah, there is, yes. It's actually regular, small, large, and there is a circumcised and uncircumcised option for both male and female characters, which I thought was
How
very
inclusive.
progressive. But there's some other stuff apparently that's bad. I read into it, but I couldn't figure it out. Yo, LGBTQ, hit me up with why 2077 is bad because I haven't figured it out yet. And then also, there's I feel there's only one Virginia. There's one Virginia option. There's like 17 wiener options. So
No
that's
said.
not great.
That's what's wrong with the world right there. Speaking of wieners.
Speaking of wieners, we're gonna do a measuring contest of sorts. So you can go to store.lawfulstupid.org and you can purchase stickers for the new characters. So Lucien, Miss B, and William. And what we're gonna do here is until the end of February.
February. It's a weird word.
Yeah, so that at the end of February, which is 28 days in it, I believe. Yeah,
It's a short one,
that's
yeah.
tracking.
This is a leap year.
No, it's not a leap year. So you have until the end of February. If you buy stickers of your particular champion, whoever sells the most stickers, Lucien, Miss B, or William, will get an advantage roll of their choosing. So if you want to support Miss B, since she did a lot of hard work, but also, was
She rubbed it
rude
in, though.
about it. Yeah,
Yeah.
so
I'm
like
real proud of
It's
you.
okay to be. It's okay
and
to be the
William
workhorse.
really had some teamwork there. Like Lucien was willing to pull levers. William made a friend with a rock. So I mean, there's some options out there on who you
Let's
want
talk
to
about
choose.
how great Miss B might not have done if she wasn't so blessed.
What about
That's
Rocky
true.
Balboulder? I'm gonna need some art for him because if I win, I get a opposite of
Sorry, we didn't discuss that before the show,
desperation.
so like you can't just like throw it in.
My thing is,
allow
if you buy, if people buy stickers of a rock, we're all winning. Please go buy stickers of our rock.
Dang, you're right. Hey,
Yeah, that's true.
new Rocky Balboa action figures on Lawful Stupid Store. It's definitely not rocks that I found. It's definitely not a
And
box
super
of
glued
rocks
together.
that I found in my yard.
We send you
it
big
could
rocks.
Be just a box of rocks because he's beaten. You have
The
to
beaten version?
self-assemble. There's
Yeah.
instructions.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If you throw them hard
gotta
enough, you
put
can
them
break
back
them down
together,
too.
But be careful. Be careful about that spin damage.
the rotation damage.
There's a
Centrifugal force, man.
there's a bucket of plaster, so you can customize them however you want. Uncircumcised rock.
It's just what is that spackle that you use to repair
Yes.
walls? It's a thing of spackle and a box of rocks, and it's like $30 or some nonsense.
It's $49. It's 3 easy payments and 1 complicated one of $49.99.
Complicated one. You may never get it. Speaking of
The
complicated
complicated
things,
one's got the shipping on it. Oh,
Speaking of complicated things, I guess if you want to talk about everything that's happened in the episode, you should come join our Discord by going to discord.lawfulstupid.org. We'll happily listen to your thoughts on everything we spoke about today.
love it. All right, everyone.
Yeah, I will only talk about leaders.
Nothing's new. We love you, everyone.
huh? Yeah.
We love you.
Love you.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.